Hello everyone, I am Arpit Kumar Sharma and welcome back to Pabbly. So today I am going to tell you how you can create new Google Calendar events through Airtable database automatically. Now, why would you need this automation? So the use case is pretty simple. Suppose you are a company owner and you have a personal assistant, or you are a doctor and you have receptionist. So what happens, I'm just giving you the first example. If you are a company owner and you have a personal assistant, the people who are calling to your personal assistant to have meetings from you, what he will do is he will create a data of those people who want to meet you into the Airtable database according to the date, according to the time, according to the event, etc., etc. And now that data will automatically be captured by Google Calendar, and an event in your Google Calendar will be created about the people who want to meet you, or about the person who wants to meet you, and about the topic on which he want to talk about. So all the details from Airtable database will be sent to Google Calendar. Okay, now what are we going to do here? First, we are going to create a new row with database into your Airtable account, and now from that Airtable account, the data will automatically be sent to Google Calendar, and Google Calendar will create an event automatically based on that data. Now, to do that, we are going to use an integration and automation service, Pabbly Connect, which will help us connect our Airtable and Google Calendar together so that the data will smoothly flow between them automatically. Now, if you want to learn that, how to do this, you have to come with me to the screen. Okay, so this is our screen, and now what we are going to do, we are going to go here at pabbly.com/connect, and as soon as we will press enter, you can see we are redirected here. And now you have two options: either you can sign in or you can sign up. Signing up is absolutely free, it only takes 2 minutes, and we are also giving you 100 free tasks every month from our side. So go and sign up now to practice the workflows that we are teaching you here. Now I already have an account, so I will just go for sign in, and then I will log in. And you can see here I have my softwares where I'm going to access Pabbly Connect. Now, to make a new automation, you have to create a workflow. So you have to click on create workflow, and here what I am doing, I am integrating Airtable to Google Contacts. Okay, so not Google Contacts, Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Okay, so Airtable to Google Calendar integration will be its name. Create. And as soon as I will do that, you can see we have two windows here. First one is trigger, second one is action. Now, trigger window is a window where an event at the start of any process is happening, and the action is the final part where the process is ending with a particular task or a particular action in our mind. What do we want to achieve? So trigger is when this happens, which means when Airtable database will be filled in. Then our action will be create a Google create a Google Calendar event. So trigger event is new record, connect, and now you have to connect your Airtable here. I'll just delete this and I will tell you how to connect it. Go to add new connection, and now it is asking you for the token. Now from where you are going to get this token, you will go here, log into Airtable and get your API key from the account section. So we will go here. This is the account section. We will go to account section, and then here, this is the API key. Just copy it and paste it here and save. And as soon as you will do that, you will see that my Airtable has been successfully connected with my Pabbly Connect account. Now here, I am going to select my base. Now this is the base in Airtable, or I should say, this is the base according to Airtable. According to us, it is the workspace where we are going to use. So where is my base? Okay, so this is the base, Google Calendar events. Now here you can see This is my table 1, and I have already created one Google Calendar event for you all here. Developers Conference is the event name. This is the description. This is the location, Delhi, India. This is the guest who is coming, Michael Karas, 481@gmail.com is his email. Now, event start date and event end date and time, and created at this. Now, first, let me delete this. Okay. Now, why I did that, I will tell you. First, let's understand this. Now, you can see event start date and event end date is in a format which is, a kind of complex format for you. But let me explain you. We are going to use this format because the automation in Pabbly Connect uses this format to send the data to any specific applications to which we want to send the data. Now, if you only want a date in your Google event, what you can do is you can delete this part here. You can just delete this part, and Google Calendar will only take this date in your event. But if you want a time as well, so what you are going to do, this is a very simple formula I am telling you. This is the T for time. Now this is 1500 hours, which means 3 p.m. If you want to put time as 4 p.m., you will put 1600 hours. If you want to put time, 8 p.m., so you will put 2000 hours here. You will put 2000, okay? Now, plus, which means this is the time for India. Now, let me explain this to you in a more clear way. Pabbly Connect uses the time zone in UTC. Now, UTC is Coordinated Universal Time, okay? Now, Coordinated Universal Time is a time which has been used in all the parts of, all the parts of this world as a universal time zone. Now, if you want to convert the time for India, the difference between UST and IST is this. Okay, now let me show you this. I'm really sorry I said UST to IST, UTC to IST. So the difference is UTC to IST difference is plus 530. Now, if you want, if you want it for your time zone in your country or in your region, you can just go and you can search for difference between your time zone. Like I searched for difference between UST and IST, which is wrong. I should have searched UTC and IST. So this would be the right, form to search it. So you can also search it, and then what you can do is you can go here, and here you can just paste the difference. Like I have written plus 530 for Indian time. If you have another time zone, you can write plus or minus whatever it is and paste it here. So the time zone will be also inserted in your Google Calendar event. Okay. So this is the event start date. I have written 2022 2nd February, second month and 10th February, which is 10th February basically. And end date is 2022 second month and 10th, which means 10th February 2022. And end time is 3 plus 530. Start is 3 plus 530. So what you can do is you can just change it. You can just change it from 1500 hours to 2000 hours. So you can do this 1500 hours to 2000 hours. Now what we are going to do, we are going to go to Pabbly Connect, and now it is asking us for the base. Base was, let me go here. Base was this Google Calendar events. So I will just go here and I will search for Google Calendar events. Okay. Now it will automatically take the table name, which is table 1, and now it is asking me for the trigger field. Now, to let your, what is the name of this application? Airtable. So to let your Airtable successfully take the data to Pabbly Connect, or if we want Pabbly Connect to successfully capture the data from Airtable and to let the trigger work properly, we need to create a trigger field. And it is mandatory. You cannot skip this step. If you will skip this step, it is clearly written here that field trigger will not work correctly. So what you have to do this, you will log into your Airtable account, which I have already done. Workspace, project table, I have already done that too. Now click on plus to add new field, and from drop down menu, select field type as created time. So we will go here. From here, field name will be Google Calendar. Google Calendar field. And now it is asking you for the created time. So you can just copy and paste it here. So this is the created time. This is your format in which your time and date will be coming here. So I'll just use this one, 2nd 4 2022, not this one, this one. 4/2 2022, which means 4th February 2022, which is today's date. And the time will be 12 hours. And now create field. So the format we have been using is 12-hour format. And this is the Google Calendar field which we have created. Now we will go back to Pabbly Connect and we will refresh it. And as soon as we will refresh it, you will see that a new trigger field is automatically inserted here by the name of Google Calendar field. So I'll just go and click on save and send test request. And as soon as I do that, you can see we have all the details here. All the details. Now what we are going to do, I just added this step by mistake. Let me delete that one. Now what we are going to do, we are going to use Google Calendar. Okay. So now what we are doing, we are using Google Calendar at our action step where we are going to create a new event. So we will go for create an event. Okay. So create an event, connect. Let me delete this one and let me let me establish a new connection for you so that I can teach you. So I am going to get calendars from this account. So I'll select Ashi Rai. And your data is absolutely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you do not have to worry about it. Authorization is successful. Okay. Now calendar, it is asking me for which calendar do you want to create an event for. So here are my calendars: Ashi Rai, birthdays, copper reminders, and charge personal. So I will just go and click on Michael Karas, and I am creating this for Michael Karas. Okay. So I'll go here. I'll select Michael Karas. Now it is asking me for the title. Now what I'm doing here is I'm using a technique which is called mapping. Now mapping will let me take the data from this window and put it in this window without manually copying or pasting or typing anything. Okay. So Michael Karas is the calendar name. Title. We have the title Developers Conference. Okay. This is our title, Developers Conference. So let me remove this. Description. This is our description. We will be having Developers Conference. Start date and time. I already told you how you can create one. So event start date is this. End date and time. So end date and time is this one. Now it is asking me for the time zone. So time zone is obviously from India. So I'll take Asia, Kolkata. That is my time zone. You can choose your time zone as per your wish. Visibility is public. Guest. I have already told you Michael Karas is my guest. So Michael Karas 481@gmail.com is the email of the guest. And event recurrence rule. So what is this? Now event recurrence rule is either the event which you are creating will happen once, or it will be a recurring event and it will happen again and again at specific dates. So my event is only happening once. So I will just copy it and I'll paste it here. If you want to change the interval counts, you can just go to this tool and use this tool to set up your event frequency whenever the event is going to happen. Okay, I'll just go and click on save and send test request, and you can see okay, it is showing me error, so I must have made some mistake here. Let me see. Field event name is right, description, location, start time, date, and okay. Okay, so it is a very silly mistake, and I want to tell you this, that I have by mistake put here this time Google Calendar field, which is not the correct one. The correct one is this, and I mapped the wrong field here. So I'll just click on this and delete this, and now I will again choose end date, which is event end date and time. So now I think this is correct. I'll go again for save and send test request. And you can see it is done. Kind calendar event, e-tag, this, ID is this, ID is this. And now we'll go back to our calendar, Google Calendar. And this is the Michael Karas Google Calendar. I'll click on this and you can see here an event has been created. When I'll click this, it is gone. I'll again select Michael Karas calendar. The event is here. We can click here and we can see Developers Conference, Thursday, February 10, 3 to 8 p.m. Once, Delhi, India, one guest, one awaiting. We'll be having Developers Conference. Michael Karas created by Ashi Rai, and this is public. So, this is how you can integrate your Airtable with your Google Calendar. And it is a very beneficial, automation for you if you want to create events into your Google Calendar. And I hope you have understood this wonderful workflow. And if you want to clone this workflow, you can just go to my description link and clone this workflow into your account. But for that, you need to have an account, and for that, you have to sign up. Signing up is absolutely free, and we are also giving you 100 free tasks from our side. So what are you waiting for? Go and sign up now. Hasta la vista. So thanks a lot for watching our video. I hope you understood everything. If you want any other event to be added in our module, you can just mail at admin@pabbly.com. Apart from that, if you have any queries, you can just go on to this forum and ask about your queries. And if you want to check the pricing of the software, you can go on here and check the pricing of the software. I hope you understood everything and you loved every bit of our video. So keep loving, keep subscribing. Thank you.